Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the program of Mind Gardening initiated by Tejaswani. Today, let us understand the concept of mind gardening. What is mind gardening? Mind gardening is basically a concept which is designed to understand the relationship of humans with nature. Over the period of time with commercialization, consumerism and so many technological innovations, our connection with nature has somewhere been compromised. To understand how are we losing this connection and what steps one can take to nurture this relationship with nature for the benefit of mankind, this is the sole purpose of mind gardening. Don't we feel soulful being in the forest, getting drenched in the rains, walking barefoot on the ground, or just feeling the cool breeze? Do you know why? Because we are not separate from nature. We are nature. So disconnect with nature would mean disconnect with our own selves. Just like the universe, our body too is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and space. The balance of these 5 elements in our body is extremely important for a healthy life and living. That is why J. Krishnamurti, the famous Indian philosopher, had said, if you lose connection with nature, you lose connection with humanity. Our connection with humanity is based on the compassion and sensitivity we feel towards other living beings. As we lose touch with ourselves, we lose that fine connection with humanity. So, as the sensitivity with nature gets deepened, our bonding with humanity also gets strengthened. It has been suggested that we should surround ourselves with living things like flowing water, fish in the pond, growing plants, etc. This gives us a soulful feeling of being alive. But on the contrary, we are always surrounded by dead objects like gadgets and technology. Even human face-to-face interaction has become reduced due to pandemic. As a consequence, our sensation to feel the tree or touch a leaf has become numb, if you see. We have become less aware of our sublime feelings. This is the main reason why as humans we lack empathy towards others. So yes, it would not be wrong to say that we are becoming nature deficit. More there is destruction of nature outside, more we lose inner harmony inside. Because of this inner and outer deficit, we don't feel the loss unless we face huge calamities like pandemics, stress, pollution, climate change, loss of flora and fauna, etc. So now, there is an utmost need to get back to our roots and save the mankind through environment protection. This is mind gardening, an attempt to reconnect with nature. Japanese call it forest bathing. Some call it bathing in the mind. We call it mind gardening. To fulfill these unmet needs, we with mind gardening have taken up few responsibilities like creating awareness about environment and making the general population aware of the human-nature disconnect. Also, to sensitize and educate them of the responsibility at an individual level. Building environment-friendly space at the level of schools, offices, homes, locality and society. Assisting environment-focused business by offering support. Corporate fundraising. Helping people sow, grow and glow. This will be a small contribution towards building a new environment-friendly earth. Tree plantation. As we all know, there has been a lot of deforestation around cities and chopping of trees in our living spaces. So our main focus would be to encourage people to plant trees, to increase the level of oxygen in our environment, providing better future for living creatures. This indeed can be termed as an OxyLife campaign. For that, the following steps have been planned. The first is the feasibility study. This would be done to identify right plants which can thrive in the local environment and are able to adapt well to the region, climate and other conditions. The second is the planting methodology. This would include digging, planting and watering. All suitable steps would be taken for hassle-free plantation. The third step is the maintenance. This is to take care of the newly planted trees like watering, mulching, pruning, adding fertilizers so that the trees have a strong foundation and they live long. Budgeting and implementation of the campaign in a very systematic, planned and smooth manner would be required to achieve the final goal. This would be done by Tejaswani and its trained team. A deep look into nature unlocks imagination and inspires creativity. It is said, not all classrooms have 4 walls. So to generate interest in children, few activities can be designed like creating miniature gardens, growing plants and recycled objects in pots. Along with this, nature sketching, stone balancing and painting would add to their curiosity. Children would also be made to watch movies or videos on environment to stretch their imagination. Purpose of nature walk is to expand our senses, feeling the touch of the tree bark, smelling the freshness of leaves, hearing the sounds of water, insects, birds make us mindful for our surroundings. Taking children for outdoor trips and making them draw the landscape, record sounds of nature, collect branches and twigs would be sensitizing them towards nature. This would be a step to make children feel their responsibility towards the environment they are living. City living has made us much more disconnected from nature. This has affected our emotional, mental and physical well-being. Campaigns would be designed to create awareness for indoor plantations, which would include kitchen gardening, placing air purifying plants at homes, etc. Gifting plants would also be another way to feel the green connect.